Hook. What if one deal could change the course of global oil prices and reduce tensions in the Middle East? Iran has just proposed a surprising offer to the US. The country is willing to reopen the Strait of Hormuz in exchange for a blockade lift and war cessation. But what does this mean for the region and the world? Let's dive in and explore the implications of Iran's proposal. Context: the Strait of Hormuz is a vital waterway connecting the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. It's a critical choke point for global oil trade, with nearly a fifth of the world's oil passing through it every day. Historically, the strait has been a source of tension between Iran and the US, with both countries vying for control. The current blockade and sanctions have had a significant impact on Iran's economy and the global oil market. Main point 1. Iran's proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz is a bold move. It could potentially ease global oil prices and reduce the risk of conflict in the region. However, the US would need to agree to lift the blockade and cease military actions against Iran. This is a significant ask, given the current state of US-Iran relations. The two countries have been at odds for decades, with tensions escalating in recent years. Main point 2. The implications of a potential US agreement are far-reaching. It could lead to a significant reduction in global oil prices, which would have a positive impact on the global economy. It could also lead to improved relations between the US and Iran, which could have a positive impact on regional security. However, there are also risks involved, including the potential for Iran to renege on its commitments. The US would need to carefully consider the terms of any agreement and ensure that its interests are protected. Main point 3. The current state of US-Iran relations is complex and multifaceted. The two countries have a long history of tension and conflict, with issues ranging from nuclear proliferation to terrorism. However, there are also opportunities for cooperation, particularly in areas such as trade and energy security. A deal on the Strait of Hormuz could be a significant step towards improved relations, but it would require careful diplomacy and negotiation. The US and Iran would need to work together to build trust and ensure that any agreement is mutually beneficial. Conclusion: Iran's proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz is a significant development in the region. It has the potential to ease global oil prices and reduce tensions in the Middle East. However, it also carries significant risks and uncertainties. The US would need to carefully consider the terms of any agreement and ensure that its interests are protected. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the fate of the Strait of Hormuz and the future of US-Iran relations hang in the balance. CTA. Thanks for watching. If you want to stay up to date on the latest developments in the Middle East and beyond, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to turn on notifications. We'll be bringing you in-depth analysis and expert insights on the issues that matter most. Subscribe and hit the bell now.